What's it called?
What's what called?
The pod.
What pod?
This pod.
We're in a pod?
Thought I was going to be the guy doing bits.
First bit.
Welcome to the Split Focus Podcast. A movie podcast.
A podcast about film.
Yeah, movies.
What's the difference?
Too pretentious. They're flicks.
It's a flick podcast.
Yeah.
It's about flicks.
Yeah, flicks of un certain regard. That's right. We're chronicling the Palme d'Or winners of yesteryear and today.
End of today. We're doing them randomly because we thought that would be funner.
Yeah.
So we made a little wheel.
More fun.
We made a wheel that told us what we should watch. And first up was the year 1980.
Hey. The year 1980. The Festival du Film Cannes. Let me look this up. Festival International du Film Cannes. Cannes. Is it Cannes or Cannes?
Cannes.
No, that's Star Trek. I think it's Cannes. You want to say Cannes because it's French and pretentious, but sorry, I'm already digging into the festival.
Yeah.
The 1980 Cannes Film Festival. I'm going to say
Palme d'Or winners, because there were two. It was a tie.
It was a tie this year.
Was All That Jazz and
I already forgot.
I literally
Kagemusha by Akira Kurosawa.
Yeah. I literally
Bob
asked
Fosse directed All That Jazz. You skipped over that. Give the man his flowers.
Oh, do you want to do that again?
No.
When you're not stepping on my words, that'd be nice. But this is our first one, so bear with us as we work this out. Something else you should know about us.
We love each other.
We're a couple. How did this idea start? Do you remember?
We just wanted to start a podcast. We have a shared affinity for film or movies, flicks. Sorry, flicks. We love flicks.
It was also pillow talk. I initially posed this
I don't
idea.
like getting into the nitty-gritty of our relationship.
Agreed. But I feel that this is one detail that fits and is not like a TMI. You're like, ew, gross. But in actuality, it was just a little pillow talk. That's where I posed the idea, Felt I would have my way.
Yeah.
But yeah, specifically the idea to go through the Palme d'Or winners. But also, what else are we going to do?
Every so often we'll throw in a pick from each respective host, particularly a film the other host hasn't seen.
Yeah.
That the other host likes to loves.
So we'll see.
Or hates. I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
Because, we picked the name Split Focus because we have very differing opinions.
I'm a film bro.
And I'm me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm this from the person who was like, "Oh no,
I'm an automaton.
Film is a pretentious," and then he goes, "I'm a film bro." Exactly my point.
Hey,
but
I'm not self-prescribing that. I've been told.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of background on us. That's enough background on us and why you're listening to us and why we're here. Shall we dive in?
So yeah, we start the series with the first of the two films that won this year. We start with the American one because we're Americans. America. Yeah. No. Yeah, another thing about this podcast,
Oh, okay.
it'll hopefully open us up to more international film.
Yeah.
Because, we're stupid Americans, So we don't know shit
There's so
about
many
it.
things that could come from this, and
Mm-hmm.
what that is so optimistic
Mm-hmm.
of you, altruistic. So yeah, like yeah.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, so yeah, we're starting with Bob Fosse's 1979 film, All That Jazz, a work of
And
autofiction. Do you
what
know
does
what
that?
autofiction is?
If you could give me a
It's like
second, if you could give me a second, what does that mean? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Is it mean that it's
It's like it's an
semi-autobiographical?
autobiographical piece of fiction. That makes sense?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
tell me. Tell us, audience. Sound
Sure.
off in the comments. Autofiction.
Uh-huh.
Cool or not? All right. Anyway.
Hot or not, in or out? You decide.
Bob or Fosse? Yes, it follows. Tells a tale of a just a Renaissance man. He's a choreographer. He's putting on a stage play. He's editing a film he just directed. Sounds like a real life person that it might be kind of based on.
Perhaps.
His name is Joe Gideon in the film.
Played by no other than Roy Scheider.
How serendipitous. We got a Jaws poster, and our first film has Roy.
Yeah.
My boy Roy.
Yeah. But before we really dive into the movie and its parts and pieces, what was your expectation going in?
For me?
Yeah. No. The other man in the room.
Roy?
God. No, you. Yeah.
I'm agnostic at best. Sorry, Mom. Bob Fosse, famous for his musical output. I'm not a real big musical guy. Actually, quite loathe many of them. So, wasn't expecting. I was expecting an all right one at least. Maybe I'd be like, oh, it's a little better than, this one's okay. This one's okay. This is one of the okay ones. That's what I thought going in. Oh. Boy, were my expectations shattered though.
I expected a classic musical. I expected to be wowed in that I expected a regular musical, but I did not expect this subverted all of my expectations on what a musical could be. Yeah, I was floored, to be quite honest.
Wow.
Floored. Yeah, I was floored. I was like, oh my.
Oh my.
I was clutching my pearls a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie.
Pearl clutcher. Let's wait till we get to some of these movies. Yeah. It totally blew my expectations out of the water. I knew I knew it was maybe a little more. I knew it was autobiographical at a time. I'd heard of this movie. Full context. But yeah, even knowing some stuff going in, totally floored me.
I knew Fosse was a choreographer and a very specific style of dance, and that's it. That was it. I think I might have read that this was a semi-autobiographical piece, just before watching the film, and boy, do I hate a spoiler. So it was it was I didn't really mind. I didn't really mind that piece of information, but I do like the surprise of what's this even about? I usually watch trailers after the fact, if I can help it.
Oh yeah, actually, funny enough, we watched this movie twice in preparation for this recording. Just finished the second one mere hours ago, and after both viewings, this one immediately went to the trailer on the Criterion DVD and started playing it. I was like, and this time I was like, you literally did this last time. We don't need the one. What's this trailer like? You watched it last
time. But that does one more thing before we get into it. I did go to this like small business like record shop and like physical media spot, and that's how I found this the DVD for this. I did look for other titles on the list, but this one was there, and so I immediately got it. So yeah, for physical media and supporting small businesses. I just had to get it out there.
You don't believe that.
What do you mean?
Physical media?
What?
You give me so much. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's okay.
What? Anywho.
I'm the physical media guy. But anyway. Yeah, we want, it was very sweet of you to just came home one day with that copy. The DVD. It's just a DVD. No Blu-ray. Sorry, physical media heads out there.
It's got two discs.
We just got the DVD version, which I'm going to say still looks good.
It's got two discs.
It's nice. I think it's a version of the 4K restoration. Obviously not outputting in 4K, but I mean, still looks pretty crisp. Looks good.
Thanks.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're welcome.
Take it away.
With me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do you want to start? What do you want to talk about?
So, should we get more into the film? I mean, we already started talking about it, but I did want to get into the festival itself. Cannes.
Go for it.
Cannes Film Festival.
Go for it.
So, it has its origins back in 1938. Good old 1938. You remember that year?
It was a good year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Was it?
No, probably not. So it was going off of Wikipedia here. Going off Wikipedia, trusted source. This festival has its origins in, France really just being like, you Italy, you fascist piece of shit. The Venice Film Festival was a festival. Basically the only name in town for international film festivals at the time. And they kind of had a bias, if you could believe it. Film festival ran in a fascist country under a fascist dictatorship, had some bias.
Do tell.
What? So, they got fed up and they started their little Cannes Film Festival in 1938. Everything was good. The MGM got an ocean liner and brought a bunch of huge Hollywood stars to attend the festival. And they showed one film at least. I don't know. But then, shortly after that, Germany invaded Poland and World War II started shortly after that. So it actually never really happened. The World War II happened. So then, when did it come back? Like
the
fucking 46, I think.
Okay.
It was. Yeah, 46. It was resumed. It was rescheduled, and that's technically the first Cannes International Film Festival.
Mm-hmm.
They consider that the first. Yeah, but and they would hand out many prizes to all these international film. One of them being not the Palm. The Palm didn't exist yet. It was the Grand Prix. That was until 1955. I think was the first year they handed out the Palme d'Or.
Oh, that's why I thought the 50s. Okay.
Right. That's where we're not looking at any of that other shit before 1955.
What are you talking about? Those are probably phenomenal films. We haven't seen them, but they're probably phenomenal.
No, the whole no. Palm win. If you didn't win the Palm, get out.
So we wanted to be pretty specific, and also, keep it kind of relevant. I figure films before like the 50s, although they have their place in cinematic history, it's hard to like It's hard. It's hard. Maybe we'll get there after we finish all the Palme d'Or winners. Maybe.
Anyway, so yeah, that's a quick the cliff notes of the origins of the festival. Let's jump to the 1980 Cannes Film Festival, the one we're talking about today.
Oh,
at least partly.
Okay.
So once again, took place in Cannes, France. Open up a can of France. Two winners, like we said, all that jazz. And the Kagemusha. My silly American brain can't say anything. Some other things of note: the jury president for the main competition was American actor Kirk Douglas. Do you know that? You know about the juries and stuff?
No.
Okay, so every year, they have multiple. There's different selections. There's the main competition that's where they battle out for the palm, and that usually is held by a jury president, a jury, and there's usually a president assigned. That year, Kirk Douglas.
Is he related to
Bob Fosse.
Michael Douglas?
He's his father.
Oh, that was a guess. Look at me go. Anyway. Talk film bro to me, baby.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, a bunch of other international film people on the jury. None I know because I'm a stupid American. My favorite film is Scream, so not Wes Craven. I don't see Wes Craven anywhere.
Anywho.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so yeah, that's about it. What other films that you want to know about? Other films that were in the main competition that year?
Yes.
Me too. Where did I see it?
Next time I'll do the book report.
Being There by Hal Ashby. Do we know this one?
No.
Peter Sellers.
No.
It was a big movie of the moment. Nominated for many Academy Awards. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anything else?
There was Bye Bye Brazil. Do you know that movie? I don't.
Sounds familiar.
Oh. Tell me more.
I just said it sounds familiar.
Okay. All right, we'll put it on the list. That's going to be a Craig's pick. The Long Riders by Walter Hill. It's a biography of somebody.
Next time I'll do the book
Coming
report.
here for the info.
Yeah. Next time
it's a Western. We'll watch it.
Are you done interrupting me?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Next time I'll do the book report. So.
And Out of the Blue by Dennis Hopper, directed by Dennis Hopper.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Sounds fun. Sounds like a fun movie. That's all I'll say.
Cool. Anything else you want to say about the festival?
It happened. They awarded 2 films the Palm.
Why the tie?
We're going to talk about one today.
Why the tie?
Why the tie? You know what? They don't go into it really. It was just jointly awarded. They're just like, they couldn't pick. You can't pick. Let's just choose probably 2 very disparate films as the top.
Let's see. And I'm also excited to see how our knowledge of the award and the festival grow as we and even our opinions. Like, I don't really have much of an opinion on Cannes Film Festival other than it's big and prestigious. But I don't have any opinions on the politic or anything of that nature. So I'm interested for that knowledge to grow and to form an opinion about this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, also Out of Competition.
Mm-hmm.
Very a seminal film was shown. Andrei Tarkovsky's Stalker played Out of Competition.
Okay.
This year. Stalker, everybody. All right.
Okay.
Thanks for my co-host for really delving deep with me here. All right, let's talk about all that jazz. something you might have something to say about since you watched it. Give me your 1-sentence review.
Oof. Well, I think I'm still formulating that review. You know what I mean? Like a very interesting take on death and show business.
Yeah.
Death, dying, and show business.
Mm.
And love. An interesting take on death, dying, show business, and love.
Okay.
And I wish I could be more prescriptive or more specific about interesting, because it's such a vague word, but there's so much happening to our main character.
Yeah.
That it's like you want to love him, right? Like you want to love
It's
him.
almost as if his life is flashing before his eyes.
Well, you want to love the main character. You know, you want to empathize with them. You want to feel compassionate for them, and I guess you do for him in a way. But like at the same time, you're like, you know,
He's a piece of work.
Yeah, he's a piece of work.
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting.
Yeah. Do you want my 1-sentence review?
Sure.
Okay. I wish my death rocked that hard, dude.
Oh, that sounds like somebody from. I feel like I've read this review somewhere before.
I stole it. Anyway.
From where?
Some rando on Letterboxd. Anyway.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Just, you know. It's a good movie.
It's a good movie. Okay.
It turned this musical skeptic into a musical. We'll see it out, guy. Let's see some of these out.
I was also very like, oh my god, it's a musical. How is he gonna receive this?
Well, they didn't sing the plot out to me, so that was good.
Let's dive in. So visually, let's just talk about visuals. Like a visually stunning film, truly.
Yeah.
Very dreamy.
Oh, very. Yeah.
Very
as
dreamy.
If, yeah. Like a man looking back on his life on his deathbed. Maybe.
I think he's already in the afterlife. Like, or not. So he's on his deathbed, except like, you know, I hear that when you die, your brain like floods your, there's chemicals that your brain floods that like makes everything seem like euphoric.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, your life is flashing before your eyes, and this is like an artist's version of that, you know. Visually, some of the things that I really like enjoy about movies in general is like repetition. As soon as I said that, I was like, dude, is that something I really enjoy? I enjoy well executed repetition. The opening scene in this movie is beautiful. Like sonically, the song is like top tier. And then, you know, you're like, there's this repetition that you see. He says it's showtime. Is it showtime? It's showtime, people, or it's showtime?
It's showtime, folks.
There you go. It's showtime, folks. But you know, you're in this like this loop of like taking a shower, putting in your eye drops, taking some sort of amphetamine, and smoking a cigarette, and it's showtime, folks. Day in and day out, with as you're following our main character, and that tells you a lot about him off rip. You know, I did have to look up the drug. I was like, what is this drug even anyway?
Speed.
I thought, you know what I thought it was? I was like, that's a cancer drug. It's like, it's got to be a cancer. He has cancer off rip.
Oh,
But no. On the second watch, though, I was like, oh, when does he start coughing? And I don't know if it's in that first like opening scene, but the opening scene's it's insane. It's lovely, and I always feel like I'm in for a good ride with the film when the opening scene is like beautiful,
mm-hmm.
and when it's impactful.
That's right. Yeah, so we go from that scene to the casting. He's casting his new play. He's gearing up for a new play.
I think the play comes first, and then it goes into like or like they're happening simultaneously. No,
with the Showtime.
Yeah, like
no, it does that. It goes into that. It does that, and then it goes into the casting, the cattle call.
Okay,
we just watched it. Come on, but yeah, and that's what do you think of that sequence?
you really want? No,
yeah, of course.
No. It wasn't. Was it that? I don't know.
I want to know what you thought about the whole thing. This is why we're recording this.
I thought it was like very, okay. Thank you. Bear with me. So it was throughout that sequence that I was like, this is the guy who the dance coach that they bring in for Bring It On is based on. Roy Scheider as Bob Fosse.
You mean Joe Gideon? It's not Bob
Sorry.
Fosse. Come on.
No. But Roy Scheider.
Yeah. By Shayla.
As Joe Gideon. As Bob Fosse.
Mm-hmm.
That's who that character is based on.
Mm-hmm. In this movie I've seen.
What?
In this movie I've seen that you're talking about.
You haven't seen Bring It On?
Yeah, totally. Totally saw it.
Guys, guess what? Guess what we're gonna watch? Guess what my pick's gonna be? So
I've seen it, you can't choose it.
If you have seen Bring It On, you know. If you know, you know. I'll just leave it at that and not spoil it. But yeah, and that's in essence my introduction to Bob Fosse. And I didn't even know it at the time, and I love that mm-hmm. surprise. But specifically about that scene, I was like, okay, he's doing this work. He's also kind of a perv, because this casting goes into, he's like, I don't know what the girl's name is, but similar to him. He's like, is this your home phone number?
I think it was
Veronica.
It's Veronica or Victoria.
Nobody knows.
Hey. Somebody knows.
Stop looking at your phone.
No. It's Victoria.
Close enough.
Porter.
So yeah, there's that happens here, and then there's his ex-wife, his baby mama,
mm-hmm.
and his child in the audience, and she, gets her jab in also, about, the commitments that he's shirking.
True.
Yeah. And you also get there's a lot of introductions that happen also in this scene, being that you're introduced to his daughter and to his overlords,
financiers and such.
Yeah. That he's like beholden to in some way, but not really, because he's like, this is what I want,
mm-hmm.
and this is what I'm gonna have. He's gonna have his way.
Gideon.
Yeah. Did I miss anything? Please stop. You're on camera, bro.
Hey.
Don't be gross.
Miss anything? What about the opening sequence?
Showing
talking
skin?
About the number playing over the song.
Tell me about
on Broadway. Nice little number. That's about it.
I don't know.
I got nothing to say.
It's a great song.
Mm-hmm.
Who sings it?
I don't know.
You have your phone right there, bro.
I don't know. The Wikipedia doesn't know. Looks like a George Benson.
Great.
It's an American guitarist and singer.
Nice. But yeah, it's a great song that just like it feels like classic musical music. It also feels like New York. It feels like it feels like Broadway. Um,
It's on Broadway.
it's on Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. What next?
So what's that? So he whittles it down, whittles his cast down.
Mm-hmm.
All the while we do see him, shaking his head. No, sorry, cigarette hanging, sending people off. He seems torn up by it at certain points. Doesn't seem easy for Mr. Gideon.
Well, yeah, he's not all bad.
Maybe it's why he turns to the drink in the trucker speed. Maybe just regular person speed, but I don't know.
I also don't know.
I don't know.
But
But
But then something happened that was really like interesting to me is that he now is like goes to his not an editing bay per se, but like a screening room, and he's like screening this stand up special. Is it a stand up special or is it a
no,
film?
it is a film he directed called The Stand Up. It's a certain sequence in the movie.
It's the only scene you ever see, so it always feels so. In that way, you're like, is this a feature? Like when you're in the moment, you're like, is this like you're just directing a stand-up special? Which kind of it throws me off. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, so this goes into the autobiographical part of this.
Mm-hmm.
So this movie is heavily based on Fosse's life. When he was he made a movie called Lenny about Lenny Bruce,
Mm-hmm.
starring Dustin Hoffman.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, he was putting on the show. It's a musical. I think not much is known about it. It's called Chicago. Yeah, I've never heard of it.
He thinks he's funny.
But he was putting that on. Torn between the two, and he suffers a heart attack. Just like Joe Gideon does later in the film. Spoilers. And yeah, this led to the real life Fosse kind of being obsessed with themes of life and death, and eventually led him to make this picture.
But something that
flick.
Something that happens in this stand-up special is that the stand-up is talking about I don't know what he calls it in the moment, but he's talking about the stages of grief, which are what? Acceptance, bargaining, denial, anger, and I think one that starts with a B.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I said bargaining already.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
I don't know.
Oh.
So,
Anywho, so yeah, like the stages of grief. And when I watch films, I am like, there shouldn't be any throwaway scene. So I'm like, why are we bringing this up now? Very interesting. At the same time, as these things are happening in this first few minutes of the film, there is this like cut to happening with like this Jessica Lange as this unnamed woman at the time.
Like an angel.
But you don't know that at the time.
Angelic.
You don't know that at the time.
She looks angelic.
Well, I would say...
An angel of what? Who knows? Life or death? Who knows?
Well, on the first watch, I'm like, oh, like, is this like something that's happening in his head? Is this like his mother figure? Is this a guardian angel? Is this, who is this woman and why is this happening? Sure. Actually, something that also happens beforehand, like the first time you're in that space, he's got like this clown get up on. And I didn't even know it was Joe until Roy. He like takes it off. Yeah. And so that was kind of like a hint in a way, like, being the sad clown. But you're not exactly sure what you're looking at. Pardon me. You're not exactly sure what you're looking at in this like dreamy type space. But, you can put the pieces together in your own time. And yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's clearly if it was clearly not reality.
Yeah.
Those scenes, definitely he's cutting between that and like, his normal day to day, his past. We get a scene of young Joe Gideon working at a burlesque club.
Also biographical.
Also biographical.
Yeah.
He's tap dancing.
So that was the one scene, right, that I was like,
the all that scene.
I just thought to myself, what purpose does it serve in a greater story? Like, I was like, it's humiliating. Sure. Now I'm kind of having second thoughts where I'm like, when you get later into the scene, and we don't have to go through every scene. We don't have to break down our thoughts on every scene.
We don't?
Not really.
Okay.
All
right.
You're just making stuff up. But I was like, what purpose does this serve in the greater story? This like huge embarrassment. Also, like, he's in this burlesque club as a youngster. He's claiming to be older than he is. Sure, fine, understandable. But then like these like burlesque dancers, these strippers, like prey on him and in this way. And that it makes you uncomfortable, but like,
it's an uncomfortable moment.
Yeah, but you're like, why would anybody do that? I often ask myself this, like, when watching life, but like specifically in film, like that was a script that was written and approved and shot, and like it goes through a lot of hoops, and you're like, well, why? You know what I mean?
This smut, this filth, why do they put it on the screen?
No, like genuinely, like just why?
Yeah,
yeah,
happened to Bob.
I'm sure a lot happened to him, but that is what ended up on screen. And there was something that compelled him to put that on screen. For why?
Well, if you go back into it's a man on the deathbed reflecting on his life. Well, yeah. It's also intercut with the angel. Jessica Lange's character is talking to Gideon's mother.
Yeah.
She's like, I think at a stove, like cooking or something, and she's like, my son Joe worked at those burlesque clubs with all those scantily clad women, and you didn't even look at them or something, and then it's cut with them, toying with him, and in his onesie, about to go on stage tap dancing. He's burying his face in their bosom.
He doesn't do that, though.
He does. He's doing it.
He's not doing it.
They're egging him on, but he's all right. Pause the record. We're gonna watch it a third time.
We can watch it a third time. No, sincerely though. Like, yeah, he doesn't approach that. That's my point. Like,
no, I never said he was, but
that's my point. He doesn't approach them.
Right.
Like.
Anyway, so they're doing that, and then he's called on the stage, so he runs off and starts doing his tap dance number. And
he in his pants. Well, he has
reveal.
Already.
They're laughing. The crowd's laughing at him, and he's like, "What?" He stops, looks down.
Reveal. He's his pants, which is like, okay, understood, but like, once again, why put that on screen? And now, as I'm like saying this out loud, I'm having thoughts of like, he really doesn't think much of himself. As he's sunsetting. He really doesn't think much of himself. Is that, and it's like it's a scene about humiliation. I don't know if that's why he doesn't think much of himself. Who knows? Because you don't really go back to his childhood ever again.
No.
To my point, like it's not like this is how I grew up. It's just like this one thing. We all do, speaking personally, have like those moments where you're like, you think about the most humiliating thing that's ever happened to you, and you're like, you have that thought as you're like trying to like fall asleep, or you're trying to like, I don't know, enjoy a nice meal, trying to just have some peace, and you're like, oh, it's the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Right. Yeah, it's obviously a moment that's stuck with him. It's a pivotal moment in his life. So I felt he needed to,
Yeah. Yeah. What else stuck out to you in this film?
Well, yeah, like I said earlier, my main problem with most musicals, they tend to be, most of the musical numbers tend to be, let's just sing the plot. It's just, I don't like that as a narrative mechanism, honestly. It kind of annoys me. This movie,
I know we're on a couch and all, but
plenty of musical numbers in it. But they tend to be, they more reinforce the movie's themes than anything.
Do
majority
tell.
come, I mean, like, the end, it's a lot of numbers because he's like,
yeah.
It's really just him wrestling with, like, leaving behind ones he loves, such like that. Yeah, I don't know. They work better on me. It's not like Hamilton where they're just rapping the whole time. I'm just like,
how you gonna come for Hamilton like that, bro?
Not for me. Not for me. But yeah, no, its use of musical numbers and dance, I thought was, well, not only was it well executed, but it just, doesn't bludgeon you over the head.
Okay, speaking of like dance numbers, I think the first like full dance number that we see is Erotica.
Yes.
And it is like quite like, not only do you not see it coming, like wait.
I'm waiting.
There is a scene that happens before that where he's like so frustrated with the number and he is like, forget it, like, and then he goes to like, he's like in a rehearsal with his baby mama.
Yes.
And I think that was probably it is my favorite scene in the whole movie, because there's like, it's the blocking of the scene, it's the dialogue of the scene, it's it's the choreography, like it all really comes together in that scene, if you ask me. What'd you think of it?
The scene?
Yeah,
I thought it was good. It's she's calling him on his shit,
as he needs to be.
He's feeling down. I can't get any inspiration on this. It's like a typical musical number, if you know what I mean. I feel for him because some basic ass shit, but and it gives him the drive, the inspiration, to come up with something new.
It does.
Something
It does.
Sexy.
Something like ill placed, and it almost like drives home the point that he's just a perv. Like, because there's like as this, and it's a fantastic number. Like, everything about it's really cool. If this was like a Vegas show, if this show were going to Vegas, then I'm sure it would have been great. But it's, in essence, a typical number. And it's got smoke and flashing lights.
Yeah, well,
and,
yeah, well,
like,
more accurate. It starts as like a more traditional, like, all right, this is how you think it would play, but then it seemingly ends. But then he's like, no, then and the smoke machine comes out and lower the lights,
and it gets,
they get naked.
I don't even know, like erotic, but like,
yeah, the number can be right, like a lot of innuendo in the original number.
Well, yeah,
but then they just get rid of innuendo altogether and just like,
don't say that on the pod, please and thank you. Clean it up.
No, I already said all that,
and you said it again.
Anyway, yeah.
But yeah, that I don't know. It probably echoes. I don't know much about Bob Fosse, but it echoes, some of the criticisms that I'm sure he's received. And that, whole sequence is based on his experience, I think, with Pippin. That, he just takes it on to a whole nother level. And I think that's very indicative of just like male artists, not as a whole, but there's definitely like a culture of male artists that are just like super sexed up. Like they love the sex. They love the sex.
Hey, it should be a thing that's loved.
I'm not saying that it shouldn't.
Yes. Anyway, yeah, it's an interesting piece in the middle of the film.
And but I think in that moment, I really also thought like this is kind of like a story of toxic masculinity.
Do tell.
Well, you in private, we've talked about, Joe Gideon being a man of excess. And it's not, it's in excess of like literally everything, and it comes spilling over the seams. Like it comes, his cup runneth over with like, sex and drugs and even work. Like he works far too much, to the point where he's like neglecting his family.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all the things that are toxic, and when you put like the male spin on that, it's very like it's very specific that way.
That's right.
Agree, disagree?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you could definitely read it that way.
Or
or it's just a cool dude.
A cool dude.
Just a cool guy. Nothing. What's wrong with that? He gets on. I can't believe this movie shafted him so bad, man. He gets, he's just having a good time.
All right, that's enough for you.
Then he gets a heart attack and dies.
Multiple heart attacks.
Yeah, what the man?
Ha ha ha.
Why are you laughing? That's not funny.
The point, one of the points of that scene where it's just him and his baby mama, I wish I could remember her name, ironically, is that he can't remember the names of the women that he's, womanizing. Yeah. Also, another good touch point for me was the table read scene. I love a silent scene.
That might be my favorite scene.
I love a silent scene because this is like where it all comes tumbling down.
It's the next scene. He's in the hospital.
He's down, and our boy is down.
Yeah, so they go for the cast as a read through of the script, and Scheider's there, Gideon's there overlooking, but he the audio cuts out, and we just hear the sound of his actions in the scene,
which
You know,
are minimal.
Pulls out a cigarette, a little of that.
Oh, I was like, what is that?
Little Foley work. This is a Foley work.
I do love good Foley scene.
Gets up, snaps a pencil in half. All the while, everybody is reading through. The money men are laughing. The staff's laughing.
Yeah, and you can see what's happening around him, and that there should be audio. And it wasn't until the second run through that I realized that he was in pain. I thought he was in like a mental pain until you get to like this man is like dying.
Yeah, he's constantly throughout the film. He's more like, definitely you can see he's got arm pain because he's like flexing it. Like, yeah, in that scene he does it again.
Yeah, there's like he does like a really good with the physicality. Like, you don't really notice, like, you notice the coughing.
Mm-hmm.
You notice the coughing specifically with the scene with the daughter.
Yeah.
And I'm still mentally unpacking that scene. Like, there's something there that I just can't quite get at.
What do you mean?
I don't know. There's something in that scene that I'm like, I don't, he's with his daughter. Mm-hmm. He's like, he's practicing something. Because she's at the piano.
He's still trying to crack that number, the erotica number.
Yeah. So he's trying to get there, and then he's with his daughter, and then like he's like late, so they have to leave. And
the whole time she's trying to pressure him into getting married again. She wants a baby brother.
Yeah. Stop screwing around, Dad.
Exactly.
And that there's something there. There's something more there that it just doesn't, I don't know. It just hasn't like come up. So if you know, or if you have any interpretations, I'd be glad to hear them.
Yeah. I don't need it, but go ahead.
You don't?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't want it.
Why?
It's okay.
What do you mean?
I don't need it. I just don't need it. It's fine.
Okay.
Anyway, next.
Oh, anyways.
That's what's next. Next scene.
Why don't you bring up a scene?
All right. So yeah, he's in the hospital.
Okay.
That stinks. Hospitals aren't fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's rushed to the hospital, heart attack,
Is this before or after he gets checked by the doctor?
The doctor checks him before. No. That's a very humorous scene.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
They, I guess, for reliability purposes, the money men, they have a doctor that goes sees him. He's got his stethoscope. He's got like Joe, he's got a cigarette hanging from his mouth, and he's hacking coughing the whole time. And yeah, it's just funny, he's doing that. He's checking Joe, and then Joe turns around. He's also got a cigarette. They're both coughing. But
when you first...
And the doctor's like, yeah, he's good.
When the scene opens, you hear somebody coughing, similar to what you've heard Joe doing leading up to this. But the reveal is it's the doctor that's coughing. But like from like an auditory standpoint, you believe that it's Joe coughing, when in actuality it's a
dirty
doctor.
Trick.
It was very good.
Dirty trick on us.
Yeah, it's a very funny scene. And the doctor's like, he's fine. Cut to now he's having a major coronary, and the doctor is like, yeah, you're if you keep this up, you're going to die. That makes me think about The Wrestler, which I haven't seen in a long time, but it makes me think about The Wrestler.
Oh yeah, Mickey Rourke.
But yeah, so there's that, and but he's flanked in this scene. He's flanked by the people that he loves. He's flanked by two very important women in his life. His main squeeze, we should call him, and his baby mama. The other like voice in the room, and they're like, you should listen to the doctor. The other voice in the room is his lawyers and financiers. And he's like, let me out. Like, we have a show to put on. The show must go on.
Right.
And in this like fight for his like to get back to work, he like, falls ill. Even like, he like basically like faints.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's in the hospital.
Right.
Being a perv. He's trying to goose the nurses, caress their bottoms. Gross. Right? So you want to feel bad for this guy, this father, he's hardworking. He's now incapacitated for indefinitely.
Mm-hmm.
But you're acting a fool. And when he's in the hospital, he's not like doing what he needs to do.
He's not taking any of it serious. He's still, people are coming in. He's throwing basically parties. He's bringing in girls to.
Don't say that.
That's what he's doing.
I know, but like, I don't know. Anyways,
Right.
we'll talk about it later. Sorry.
He's bringing in girls to screw. Yeah, touching the. It's funny. She's like, I don't know. He's on the bed. The one nurse he's constantly grabbing the buttocks of,
Mm-hmm.
and like she's like massaging him or something. He's like, I got her an erection,
and she runs away because she didn't consent. Because she doesn't consent to that.
She goes to his foot.
Whatever, dude. But yeah,
Mr. Gideon, which
makes me laugh because that's one of the like. There's like a biblical reference to Gideon, that I think of and I didn't think of it until she said that.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think of it at all.
So yeah.
Giddy who? But yeah. So
sorry. So yeah, there is he's there in the hospital, and all the while there's like a scene with the lawyers that they're trying to figure out how to handle this. They're also trying to figure out who can replace him. And that's where it gets
surprise Lithgow.
Yeah, it's where you get a little cringy. It feels a little cringy because
the money men are there for their money.
It's the show business element that
trying to protect their nut.
That is unpleasant.
There's a great scene. It's the money guys and the lawyers. They're trying to see what they can recoup if it, say God forbid they can't, go on with the play. And they come to the conclusion like, if Gideon dies and they can't do this, they will actually make a profit. If he dies, that they might be the first Broadway play to make a profit without even opening. It says Wallashan, surprise Wallashan. Whoa, stacked cast. Bro.
That was actually really cool. You're like, is that him? Is that what I think it is?
That whole scene is intercut with Joe getting a open heart surgery, which is quite a
They do a pretty good job with that.
Quite a contrast.
Some good practicals. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Tickled my inner metalhead. Open heart surgery, yeah. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, what happens next?
Ooh, yeah. What does happen next?
I think after that we are. He has a hallucination dream.
Yeah.
Let me go into that in detail. So it's yeah, it's pretty. It's gets very metatextual because in his hallucination, it is being directed by Joe Gideon, his own hallucination. He is at once directing and starring in this. This hospital hallucination he's having.
That's right. That's true.
Full film crew.
But that's where like the number for the namesake number is in there. Is that what you're talking about?
The namesake number. What do you mean?
All that jazz. Is that what that
There's no
called?
song called All That Jazz in this movie.
But like
All
that's
That
what the
Jazz-
hook is.
No, the only time anybody says All That Jazz is at the end, right before the last number. Bye Bye Love. Bye Bye Life.
I don't know. It's
After You're Gone.
Yeah, but whatever. Whatever.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever.
What, you know what? Fine.
Actually,
okay.
Yeah. Keep talking. I'm listening.
So yeah, the After You're Gone number plays. It's his baby mama.
Mm-hmm. That's an amazing number, by the way.
It's a great number. Yeah, so good. It's what plays on the main screen of the DVD.
Yeah, I swear to you, all that she says, all that jazz, and it's all that jazz is said several times. But I also have bad hearing, so
yeah. But yeah, it's a really good number. It's the actress Leland Palmer. Shout out Leland Palmer. Shout out David Lynch, naming
it's very
Ray
Lynchy.
Wise's characters Leland Palmer in Twin Peaks. I caught that. I was like, oh.
Or did you make that up? Did you make that up?
Did I make it up?
Mm-hmm. Or is it a fact?
That there's a character in Twin Peaks named Leland Palmer, and that the actress's name is Leland Palmer. I'm so done
talking to you right now. Even though this is a podcast, I'm so done talking to you. Okay. No, I'm saying, do you know that's a fact that Leland's named after? Do you feel me?
Do I know for a fact that it's a direct reference? No, but they are definitely named the same. They have the same name. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I'm asking if it's fact.
It's fact that they're named the same. Yes. Same name, yes. His name is Leland
On
Palmer.
Purpose?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you.
Then no, I don't know.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
That's fine.
I mean, come on.
I can't find that song or the lyrics to that song, but I swear to God. Let's not waste time on it.
Right. So yeah, this whole sequence, it's basically the three women in his life have some numbers about him, to him. Mm-hmm. Hers is all about once you're gone, you'll
regret it.
You'll regret it.
You're gonna regret this. Yeah.
And yeah. His current girl also has a number. She's that one I don't remember too well.
They're all kind of around the same theme of don't go.
Yeah, it's clearly Joe going through it maybe the stages.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he's definitely going through the stages because he's he's
the only way he knows in musical form.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The daughter song is pretty funny and sad.
Yeah.
Because she's very mature, almost like a little girl dressing up in mommy's clothes, appearing to be more mature, and her character is very mature for her age. Mm-hmm. And in that way, the number's pretty comical, I think.
Yeah. Starts with her smoking a cigarette. They light a cigarette for her, and she immediately coughs.
Yeah,
that's good.
But it's one of those cigarette holders.
I liked also
you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, holding a cigarette holder like a proper dame. Anyway, I also love the note, like you see director Joe Gideon
Mm-hmm.
in the scene, usually right next to dying Joe Gideon.
Mm-hmm.
And I think during the daughter's number, he's like just drinking, like I guess wine or something, like by
Mm-hmm.
the pint glass.
I don't remember that
You
part.
don't remember?
No,
It's just like he's like drinking it, and then like he pours it again, and just like
I don't
there's
remember
a
that.
shot of him. He's just like drinking it, and it's like spilling all over the place.
I do not remember that at all.
It's him living in excess.
You made that up.
Mm. This podcast is gonna be great.
This podcast is gonna be amazing.
Yeah. So those are the three main numbers there, and I think yeah, that ends with he's on the bed. He's like half between the hallucination and real life, and there's a nurse there. It's like, don't try and talk. Write this.
Write it down.
Am I alive? She's like, of course you are, Mr. Gideon. You know.
But all this gets cut with like that comedy stand up bit, and you're like, oh yeah, like
yeah, the narration on
yeah, he gets lost in the hospital at one point. He's like dancing through like it's a lot.
like
There's
the boiler. He's like in the boiler room or something.
yeah, and it's cool. It's all very cool. To like I do like dance numbers in water, so I was like, that's a really cool way of like cutting that together.
Anyway, well, you don't like musical comedy? He says when he's dancing in there.
I do like it.
No, he says that, and like he's
I'm
like,
what?
what? Like,
I thought you were talking to me.
okay. Anyway, all right. So yeah, he does this after the open heart surgery. He suffers like another heart attack, so they take him back and pump him full of drugs.
It was before or after they were trying to convince the nurse.
Convince the nurse. What do you mean?
Do you remember? She's like, "Oh, I gave you your medicine like 20 minutes ago." Yeah.
CCH pounder, stacked cast,
and not in a bad way.
But yeah, that's after. That's like,
well, because there are multiple heart attacks.
Yeah, and that's like the last one we see, I think.
Yeah. And that gives way to
he
like
escapes his bed. I'm sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
Never mind.
Yeah, he escapes his bed, and that's when he goes on a loopy, drugged out romp through the hospital, I guess.
Yeah, hits his head.
He goes like to the morgue. Has a conversation with some eyeballs in jars. It's like, what are you staring at? And then the guys in the morgue look back, and he looks. I like this nice little thing. He's like, they look back at him, and he's like, "I'll be back later." He says it to them.
Yeah,
a lot of good.
There's a lot of good ones in there. Like it's just a very rich film in that way.
Kisses an old lady, makes her feel.
I was like, oh, that's the kiss of death, because it was very quiet. It was very quiet, and I was like, oh, does that represent also his mother? But why? You know what I mean? Like if there's no fat in a film, what are like all these things? Some of them are like very like direct, but like that one was so indirect that I was like, what is that? Who is that to him, and why is he doing this?
Maybe it's just it's a lady to kiss. I don't know.
But he tells her that he loves her.
He also says he lies a lot and doesn't.
Okay, you're talking about what I'm.
Does he believe in love? He's asked many times by Jessica Lange's character.
Yeah, he says,
it's like in the moment when it works for me.
When it works for me. Well. Well.
But anyway, yeah. Eventually, he comes across I guess it's an orderly or somebody singing show tunes.
It's
having
like
a good
janitor.
Time. They take. Yeah, I think he's a janitor.
Yeah.
And they bring him back to his hospital bed, and that's we basically go into the final number after that. Bye bye life.
Bye bye life, and he says goodbye to everybody.
And this is why I said I wish my death could rock this fucking hard, because what a number! It's a good one. It's
true. It's true. Yeah, he say goodbye to even his daughter, which that one kind of hurts a little bit if you know, because it's never fair for kids losing a parent, especially when their parent's just a shitty person. His baby mama, his girlfriend, who's with her new lover, presumably. Who, what else? His like business associates,
his younger selves in the audience.
Yeah, his nemesis, the
money men,
the
lawyers,
the ladies from the burlesque show are there. Everybody's there that we've encountered. I don't think we saw the mother there, but she could have been, because there's a lot happening visually, and then that's it. And we're zipping them up.
Yeah. Well, you forget he goes down the hallway towards Jessica Lange.
Yeah,
it's Angel character. And yeah, then hard cut to like Bye Bye Life's coming back. They're singing that. And then hard cut to zip him in a body bag, zip it up. That's the end.
And that's that. Oof.
Hard. Oof. That ending's hard, bro.
Yeah.
Holy crap. That's honestly the first time I watched it, and it ended like that. I'm like, hell yeah, brother. That's a ending.
Can I tell you a secret?
No.
And it might be common knowledge, but it'll be a secret for you until I tell you. It's a secret now. But when I tell you, it won't be. The first time we watched this, I fell asleep.
No wonder you're like, I don't think I'm going to watch it again.
You didn't know.
And meanwhile, I was like, nah, I mean, go ahead, but like, I pretty much, a lot of it stuck with me.
Well, I needed specifics, and I remember more of it than I thought I did, but I still felt that I needed some specifics. And to be clear, I fell asleep because I was tired.
The next one's 3 hours long, right?
Yeah, we can watch it on an afternoon, not like starting movies like super late. Like I just can't do it anymore, right, guys? But also it's a very dreamy movie. So it like
even
it kind of gets you there.
Even the scenes that are like supposedly like real life kind of have that. It's like his like they're like him putting on the show, like getting the show, choreographing and stuff. Those have a kind of dreamlike quality too.
Yeah. So it so there's that, and I needed to get that off my chest.
Yeah, be prepared for that anecdote a lot. I fell asleep for the first time. Watched it.
Are there any questions? Like, I feel like I'm like, oh yeah, that scene with the daughter, I have questions about that. Is there anything that this movie left you questioning?
Left me questioning? After 2 viewings, I mean, it's a lot to ponder on. There could be like multiple ways to read scenes, and I think that'll, make itself known in future rewatches. Right now, I mean, I'm jazzed for a movie about such a, subject like death. It's pretty, it's very entertaining and pretty lively.
Okay. It's pretty entertaining, pretty lively.
Oh boy, yeah, I really did. This movie kicks ass.
Sure. This movie kicks ass so much that it won so many awards.
Won the Palm.
But it also won 4 Oscars.
Oh yeah, it did, huh?
Yeah. Best original score. Best art direction / set design. Best costume, and best film editing. None for those. It received nominations for best picture and director and actor. Okay, I was gonna say those performances
Roy
were
was
pretty
snubbed.
good. It also got a original screenplay, which the writing on this I think is just like so phenomenal because there's so many like good callbacks. Yeah, it's really. Even though I fell asleep, it still sticks with you. And it got a BAFTA for best cinematography and best editing as well. I feel like it's worth noting.
Another fun fact.
Tell me about it.
So this film didn't premiere at the Cannes Film Festival. The movie premiered in it was released in '79. Won the Palme d'Or in 1980. So that's a fun little fact. It's actually, it had been out. It was a pretty big hit.
How big? How big was the hit?
Well, you know what? Do you want me to look it up?
Back that up with some numbers.
Back that ass up. That's what you just said. Okay. I'll back that
it's because
box office ass up.
It's because I'm black. That's crazy. That's racist.
You know what? I don't even want to look it up anymore. I'm offended. Looks like it made like 37 mil back in the day. That's pretty good.
How much did it cost to make?
12.
Not bad, I think.
Hey, that's a win. That's a win.
That's a win.
For a movie like this, that's pretty.
Do you know about the reception of the movie? How was it received by audiences and critics alike?
It was received well.
Says who?
It says me.
How do you know?
Well, if you go off metrics, it's hard. Older movies are harder to gauge in like critical reviews. You got to look for old reviews. But if you go off the good old Rotten Tomatoes, is an 88% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is, I believe, a fresh. That's a fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Do you know Rotten Tomatoes at all? Do you know about Rotten Tomatoes, bro?
He says he's not a film bro. But did you hear that?
Can't hear you. And on Letterboxd, the most important metric, I believe it has a 4.3.
That's pretty good for a Letterboxd review.
That's pretty damn good. And it is also, that puts it at number 114 on the list of top 250 narrative films, feature films on the site.
Oh, boy.
Number 114 of 250. Joining the likes of many films like The Godfather Part 1 and 2, Parasite, Lord of the Rings, Schindler's List, There Will Be Blood, Goodfellas. Let's see, what else? Barry Lyndon, Whiplash.
Barry Lyndon.
It's Kubrick.
Oh.
Stanley Kubrick. Once Upon a Time in the West, Paper Moon.
Well, since we're on Letterboxd,
Old Boy.
Since you're on Letterboxd,
I am on Letterboxd.
I think it'd be fun to read some
great Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me.
I think it'd be nice to read some Letterboxd reviews of all that jazz.
If you say so.
Oh, you don't? You disagree? You're allowed to.
Sure. Alien's in there.
Thanks for your listing. Making a list.
Saving Private Ryan.
You're just listing things off.
I was trying to see if your favorite movie's still on here, actually.
You don't know what my favorite movie is.
It was sarcastic. We'll get to that.
Cool. We'll get to that.
I don't think it is anymore.
Wonderful. Good. Can we move on?
Sure.
Thanks. Take a hint.
You're mean. Anyway. What, you want to read some reviews or something?
Let's see. So, I'm looking for some good, some good one-liners from Letterboxd. I think he's gonna die. 4 stars.
Nice. Jesse says, gives a 5-star review and says, on a scale from 1 to 5, this gets a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh. That's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one.
Dead air.
What's the matter? You don't like musical comedy?
4.5. So you want a 4.5-star review from Joe?
Sure.
How does this movie even exist?
I don't understand.
How does this movie even exist? How does this movie even exist?
I don't understand.
Why not? It's a question, except you didn't put a question mark in there. You know, it's your time, folks.
So the Notorious Jack, JAC.
Oh, okay.
The opening scene alone makes this movie legendary, and I think that's fair and good. Gun to head, it's the best movie ever made.
You know, Stanley Kubrick said it's probably the best film he's ever seen. Did you know that? Kubrick was quoted as saying that All That Jazz is probably the best movie he's ever seen. You think it's because he's name checked in it?
I don't know. But I also am never quite sure how I feel about Kubrick. Whatever. Couldn't find Catherine Zeta-Jones in this by Julia.
What? I wasn't listening. I'm sorry. One more time. I'll listen to the podcast later. I'll figure it out.
Couldn't find Catherine Zeta-Jones in this. 4 stars.
I guess, if you're going to deduct a star.
Do you get it?
She was in the film version of Chicago.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, I couldn't tell if you were being earnest or not.
Now that'd be it wouldn't make any sense, but I think it would be funnier if that was a review for like intolerable cruelty or something like that, because she's in it. And I'd be like, that guy wasn't paying attention. He didn't find her at all. She's all over that movie.
I hope the end of my life is this entertaining. 4.5 stars by Big Screen.
Oh, cool.
All that depression, Mary.
So people like this, huh? People like this movie?
Imagine wanting to die this bad. Plop, flop, plop, plop, fizz.
I think
Spartacus.
That was an imitation of
5 stars.
Alka-Seltzer?
5 stars. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a feature. It's a feature of this film. But
the greatest minds meet on Letterboxd.
And final thoughts?
This movie rips. This is a great film. 5 stars.
Oh, it's a film and not a flick.
This is one I would say yes is a film.
Oh. Yeah.
It's up there with like Spider-Man 2 and Scream. Both of those are films. And Jaws.
I will say, I think
Scheider's in 2 films. This and Jaws.
I think that he interrupts me too much. But more importantly,
yes, I'm clutching my pearls waiting.
Yeah, because you're trying to get these jokes off. But you need to listen.
Okay. I'm all ears.
I've already forgotten what I was going to say.
Damn it.
Thanks a lot.
No problem. What'd I do?
Not much.
Damn. Anyway, what did you think of this film, flick, whatever you want to call it?
I thought it's a thinker, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thinker.
Yeah.
And I don't think that we're always afforded that as an audience. So it's nice. It's very nice.
Yes.
Oh, here's what I was going to say. To my point about you interrupting me and just trying to get your jokes off without this being like a duo, right? Is that there has been criticism, and it does make me think about that, if this is a final thought of mine, that it's a little self-aggrandizing.
The film?
Yeah.
How so?
Because the character is him, but it's not named after him. Right. I could stand to learn more about why that name, Joe Gideon. You know, I could definitely stand that. And there's events that he's, clearly taken from his life. But what is art if not, speaking about what you know? Like people always talk about, you know, speak to what you know.
Exactly.
So it, is it really self-aggrandizing? Hard to say.
Yeah, you make what you know. Like that's why Brett Ratner made 3 Rush Hour movies.
So,
because he's a hack. Anyway,
I think that would be like it's a thinker, and I'm, is it self-aggrandizing? I don't know yet. I think there's still more to dive into.
Self-deprecating,
certainly. Like the writing definitely, and there's also like what it does and doesn't leave the viewer guessing about. And I really appreciate that about this film. That's what I mean by it's a thinker. So many questions. I feel like I have so many questions, and as an audience member, that always makes me feel good because there's something to go back to. There's something to reinterpret once like some of the other pieces come back together.
I concur. I can't wait to watch it again.
But
I'll have to because we have a podcast to do.
We'll get there. But I think we're sick of each other right now.
That's not true.
In the most loving way.
That's not true at all.
So what's our next film again?
Kagemusha, Akira Kurosawa's 1980 flick.
And
we'll see if it becomes a film.
We'll see. Or a movie.
You know what? That's good. I think we just got our rating system. Is this a flick, a movie, or a film?
We shall see.
I think there should be a hidden fourth one that's a cinema. That's like really good.
But what about the blockbuster?
We'll figure it out.
We will.
But that's a loose. Yeah, I think you did it.
We're workshopping it. Hey. And if somebody wanted to know what you thought about films, do you have like a Letterboxd account or something?
No. I edit this one guy's Pookie Booty.
Oh, okay.
His name is Pookie Booty.
Gotcha.
I edit his reviews for him. We see 1-to-1 on film, so like basically what he thinks is what I think.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't post myself. I'm not that vain. So what about you? Are you?
I don't have a Letterboxd account, but I know the editor for Chunk Mangione.
Yeah, that's me as well. I also edit for Chunk.
That's crazy. Yeah,
we differ sometimes, but I think
me and Chunk, we're usually like spot on. So, me and Chunk's editor usually have like a good chat about the reviews that Chunk puts out. If you wanted to,
it's me. I'm the editor.
Okay. Here's a reveal. I am Chunk Mangione.
I've never met them in person, but it turns out I have. Anyway, yeah.
Follow along on Letterboxd. And
if you want.
No, do it. Just do it. Don't even think about it. Just do it. And we'll catch you on the next one. It's been real.
Peace and love. Showtime, folks. Wait, no. I should have said that at the beginning.
You can do it now. Come right here.
Showtime, folks.